Hello, I'm Cole Powell, award-winning singer-songwriter from Random Mind Records. If you enjoy what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the bell for notifications. Also, if you'd like the ability to help us choose what content to react to on the channel, as well as early access to reaction videos, consider supporting us on Patreon for $1 a month. The link's in the description. We also have $2 and $3 tiers that would give you access to exclusive content such as full-length album reactions, as well as full-length music-related television episode reactions. All right, now I'll shut up and get to the music. Nice. Light acoustic. Hard pan left.
If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an
I know this song.
movie,
I do know this song. I don't know it well, but I have heard it.
in a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains
Nice.
upon my feet. You know that ghost is me,
Rains.
and I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost you can't see.
As long as I'm a ghost you can't see. Great line. Excellent line.
If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell.
I like seeing all the different album artwork for this too on the video. Alright, I'm going to pause it right there. If you're new to the channel, we do pause periodically, and we also talk between clips. We'll talk over while the song's playing. Sometimes we may miss something, but that's what a reaction video is supposed to be, and we do this for legal reasons. If you want more information on that, I've done videos on it. The link should be in the description to one of those videos. I did a Gordon Lightfoot video. I'd done a reaction. It had been suggested. It was the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. It was set on YouTube for 30 days, blocked. We were waiting for the block to clear, and it cleared, and we set it to post on a particular day in the afternoon. 1 o'clock is when we usually post videos, and that morning we got word that Gordon Lightfoot had passed away, and the video came out, and a lot of people were obviously Googling Gordon Lightfoot because he had just passed away, and that video blew up. It's the biggest video we've had on our channel, and in that video I mentioned that I knew who Gordon Lightfoot was, but as far as I knew, I had never heard any of his music. And some people thought I was saying I had never heard of Gordon Lightfoot. That wasn't the truth. I'd heard of Gordon Lightfoot, but I could not tell you any song. No titles were ringing a bell. Couldn't name any Gordon Lightfoot songs. I certainly had never heard Wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald, which was phenomenal. But people kept telling me in the comment section, you've had to have heard Gordon Lightfoot songs. You just must not know. And I said, that's absolutely possible. So as soon as he started singing this song, it was immediate. I have heard this song. I heard it occasionally on all these radio growing up. I was raised on 50s, 60s, a little bit of 70s. Every now and then there would be a 70s song mixed in here. It wasn't something that played a lot. It wasn't something that I really got into as a kid. But now hearing it again, immediately I'm like, yes, I know this. But now I'm getting a chance to take a closer look at the lyrics. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell, just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. Really great imagery there. I love the ghost line, a ghost from a wishing well. That's something interesting. I've never heard it phrased like that, and I love hearing certain spins of words and turns of phrases that I've never heard before. And maybe this is from something that I'm just not familiar with, but a ghost from a wishing well would be a dead wish come back to haunt you. It never came true is what I'm getting here, which is a great line, great imagery, really smart songwriting. In a castle dark or fortress strong with chains upon my feet, you know that ghost is me, and I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost you can't see. He reveals that ghost from a wishing well, it's him. So has he poured himself into these wishes and now he's just dead? Or was he her wish and it never came true and he's haunting her? I don't know. There's a lot of different interpretations you can do here. Maybe as we get more into the song, we'll know, but great writing. I mentioned this before. It's very poetic, and I said on that video that the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald reminded me a lot of classic American poetry, and in the comments section, he's not an American poet, he's a Canadian singer-songwriter. I know that, but somebody like me who comes from a bit of a literary background, I've got a lot of English and literature formal education, that's what his songwriting Edmund Fitzgerald reminded me of, and this also is very poetic, and songwriting is poetry to music. So anyway, let's get back to it.
When you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero would be me. Heroes often fail, and you won't read that
Heroes often fail. Wow.
Because the ending's just too hard to take.
Wow. Great stuff. Great stuff. Strings. That reminds me of a Roy Orbison orchestral part.
I'd walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script.
Gets burned in a three-way script. Wow.
Number 2, a movie queen to play the scene of bringing all the good things.
All right, I'm going to have to pause it right there so I don't get in trouble with YouTube's algorithm, copyright infringement, all that good business. He's talking about her thoughts in terms of a paperback novel. He says the kind the drugstore sells are great. You get a picture of somebody going in a drugstore buying a paperback novel off the rack. It says where you reach the part the heartaches come, the hero would be me. So in this novel, that's her thoughts. She's thinking that he's going to come in and rescue her from whatever bad things are going on in her life. And then he says heroes often fail, so obviously he's not that guy. He's not going to be the one to be able to save her from her heartaches. And you won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. So what she wanted to happen in her life didn't happen. So it's like reading a book. In that book, you want it to end a particular way. You want a happy ending. You want the hero to come and save the person in the book. And the hero doesn't make it, and you don't ever want to read that book again. But in this case, the book is her mind, her desires, what she wanted, and it didn't happen. You could look at this in multiple ways. Won't read that book again because the end is just too hard to take. She may never even look for love or look for somebody again because the person she loved didn't come in and save her like she wanted to. Just genius stuff.
Out in me, but for now, love, let's be real. I never thought I could act this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back.
Yeah. Love the mix on this too. Each individual instrument lean, some lean left, some pan hard right. Each one stands out.
What a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old time movie about a ghost from a wishing well, in a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet. The story's always in.
All right, I want to do a quick pause right here so we can break this up, get it on YouTube, and then we'll close it out here.
If you read between the lines, you'll know that I'm just trying to understand the feelings that you lack. I never thought I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back.
Yeah. Fantastic. Incredible songwriting. Well, Edmund Fitzgerald was too, so this is my second Gordon Lightfoot reaction. Again, I did end up knowing this song, but it wasn't something that really hit me, stuck with me when I was a child listening to oldies radio. I had heard it before, but I never really sit down and analyze the lyrics. Great stuff. The music, it's folk, but it's got this distinct 70s era pop sound to it. I'm not saying that in a negative way. And vocally, he's singing this differently than Edmund Fitzgerald. which makes a lot of sense based on the subject matter, because he was with the Edmund Fitzgerald record. Edmund Fitzgerald, I feel like he was really trying to go for that sea shanty vibe, and he did that with his vocals. And this is he's singing this a little bit differently, and his voice reminds me of B.J. Thomas. And I may say that to somebody in the comment section, B.J. Thomas, you can't sound anything like it, but that's what I kind of get from here. And I think also the way the music is with that, from that era, late 60s, early 70s, also gives me a B.J. Thomas vibe. That was fantastic. Excellent songwriting. Melody was great. The lyrics, of course, excellent. We went over just about every lyric in the song here, most of the lyrics anyway. The production, excellent. I love the choices. I love that it was very stripped out. You had the acoustic, you had the strings, no drums. Don't believe I heard any bass. If it was in there, I didn't pick up on that. I have to go back and listen now. But very stripped out, appropriately. You didn't need anything flashy. I think just the folk guitar, strings, and let the vocals and the lyrics shine in the song. Absolutely perfection. Cannot wait to dive more into the Gordon Lightfoot catalog. If you want the ability to help us choose which songs to react to on the channel, we're choosing almost all the content on this channel through Patreon polls. Consider becoming a patron for $1 a month to help us choose which songs to react to. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, and we'll see you soon.